everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 25. Merry Christmas! Good morning and Merry Christmas to you. It's still Christmas Eve to me as I'm filming this. Come on, Roxy. Good girl. Last official day of Vlogmas, but I think I mentioned in yesterday's vlog that there will be a couple of bonus Vlogmas episodes, so you have that to look forward to. You don't have to be too sad yet. I wanted to tell you about a dream that I had last night. I dreamed about these Louis Vuitton earrings that Dale has been wearing. They're called the Cruiser earrings. They are spectacular. I love them. I've been really loving seeing them on her in her Vlogmas videos. Her channel will be linked below, of course. I've even considered getting them myself, but I had a dream last night about these earrings. I had a dream that I was buying them. They came with all these accessories that I wish they really came with. So they had the regular earring like it was, but with these earrings it's like a pearl front, a pearl stud, and then it has a back piece that has the little detail that curves around under your ear. Well, this set included lots of other options for the back piece. Some were these dangly bits, like several chains with little crystals on them. And I don't remember some of the others, but the biggest one, literally the biggest one and the most noticeable by far, was this hot air balloon. Now, Louis Vuitton and other brands have used hot air balloons in some of their designs before. And this, though, it was one of those mismatched earring kind of things. There weren't two hot air balloons, there was only one. And it was huge. It was like the size that I'm making with my hands right now, like the size of a grapefruit. It was very lightweight. It was sort of a wire frame, and then it had this red thread that wrapped around it, and that's what made up the balloon. So it was this giant red hot air balloon, and it had a little basket, and you could put things in the basket. And then there were other little mismatched backs that you could put on the other side. None of them were that big. So you would have a giant hot air balloon and then tiny little earrings on the other side. Like they were little Vivians that you could have hanging from your other ear. But in the dream, I thought, well, that's really weird, but it's also pretty cool. Yeah, now that I know that these earrings come with all these accessories as well, of course I'm gonna buy it. What a deal. You get so much for your money. And then I woke up and now I'm disappointed that it doesn't come with all those accessories, so that's too bad. Rebecca Minkoff has a pair of earrings that look similar to those, and Etsy has a bunch that look similar. So I'm considering getting one of those. I don't know, we'll see. I just think they look so pretty on Dale. In yesterday's video, I asked you to reflect on my Vlogmas and let me know what you like, what you don't like, so I can make notes for future years. Today, I would love to know what you are doing for Christmas. So please leave a comment below and let me know, because we're just hanging out here. It's just going to be me and Paul this year. I will see some other people later on different days, but on Christmas Day itself, it'll just be our little family as per usual, which will be really nice, I think. I'm very happy with our little family. I would also like to know, since Vlogmas is starting to wrap up here, what kinds of videos you would like to see from me in the near future. I already have a few things in mind, but let me know if there are any particular videos that you'd really like me to do, because I haven't thought about normal videos in quite a while. A little out of practice now. And I still have this new background and set up to figure out. I haven't had much time to work with that doing regular videos, so we'll still be playing around there. Right now I'm going to turn the camera off, enjoy my tea and my English muffin with some jam, and then I have a few other things planned for us. Roxy, are you ready for your last cookies from the advent calendar? How about you, Baron? You look ready. He's ready. So ready. Here we go. Now, we've already opened all the doors, but some of the doors, oh gosh, move. Move. Excuse me. Back up. Move. Some of the doors still have treats in them. So let's just go through and open each one and see which ones still have treats. She's checking each. She's gonna make sure. There's one. He's like, are you serious with that tiny thing? There you go. Those are just crumbs. Here's one. This one and that one with the freeze-dried chicken, if that's what that was. We're going to have to come back to those because they've just got bunches of little bits. I need to pour those into a bowl because it's too hard to just pull them out with my fingers. I'm guessing there's one more door that still has stuff in it. We're looking. I'll check every one. Possible that's the last store that had anything. Uh-oh. Only one left. Yep. Okay, let me get bowls. Can you guys handle waiting for a second? All right, I have prepared your bowls. Baron, that is yours. Roxy, yours. Enjoy the crumbs. This is the last treat you'll get this year. I was really impressed with this advent calendar. Definitely want to look for it again next year. Again, it's Himalayan Pet Supply, and I'll probably order some treats from them. They're really fabulous. And while we are reviewing advent calendars, why don't we do the other ones? The caramels had several flavors that I didn't like, but they were still amazing caramels. They were excellent quality, and I would definitely, I don't know if I'd do the advent calendar again, because I don't know, there were maybe close to half of them that I didn't like. There were 2 of each flavor, so you really only get 12 different samples. You only get to sample 12 different flavors, I mean. But I would definitely order more caramels from that company, McCrea's or McCree's. I think it's McCrea, that's how to pronounce it. And I may even go order some today. The kindness calendar, also excellent. One of the notes I got from you guys, and I 100% agree with it, is that it's one thing to read the items, but you didn't really see me follow through with a lot of those. I did do a lot of them, I just didn't tell you about a lot of them. I told you about some, but then some of them it's sort of weird to tell you about, like, look at the great things I did, you know. I will say, I'm gonna put a link below. There's a website that does a kindness activity or mission for every day of the year. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, not that you'd have to do it every day, but maybe you could pick one a week or at least a month or something. I'm gonna send you to this website and you can get some ideas there. We all know what I think of the whiskey calendar. It was full of scotch, which is only one kind of whiskey, and I wanted to try a variety of things from around the world. Now they did have a couple of American, a couple of Irish, I think maybe one English, but it was mostly scotch, and as you saw, I boxed that up earlier to give to a friend. So that was really disappointing for me because I discovered I don't care for scotch. However, learning experience, next year I will be more careful about which calendar I pick if I do another whiskey one. I would like to do another whiskey one. Maybe I'll do a bourbon one because I know I love bourbon. Yeah, I just need to be more careful and kind of, they list out everything, but they list like the brand name. Let me start over. On the listing for each calendar, they list out each item that's in the calendar. Most advent calendar listings do that for you, so you know whether it might be worth it for you to spend the money on that calendar. I guess Chanel didn't do that this year, eh? But on this one, they just listed the brand name. They didn't tell you that it was Scotch, 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 Scotch. So I had no idea. It said they were whiskeys from around the world. So I'll know better next year. And someone also asked me in the comments in yesterday's video, someone suggested that next year I do a video talking about advent calendars and when they come out so you can prepare to buy them. I think I did. If I didn't do a video about it or mention it in a video, I at least did a community post on it this year. I start looking for advent calendars in September because they start coming out early and some of them sell out really fast. Most of them this year came out in October, so that's when you should get super serious if you want to get advent calendars. If you wait till November, December, they're already gone. Have I been out of focus that whole time? Why aren't I paying more attention to that? You'd think I'd learn. All this time I've been editing videos where I'm out of focus. Am I out of focus again? Why does it keep doing that? I'm getting annoyed. All right, the jam calendar, loved it. I just didn't enjoy having jam every day. You can see I still have all those jams to try, and the one blue top thing is a honey. I was under the impression there would be more than just one honey. I wish there was a little bit more, maybe 3 or 4 of them would be nice. But I do have all those jams to enjoy over however long it takes me to eat them, so I'm happy about that. And I have enjoyed all of the ones that I've tasted. Now let's get to day, even though it says 24, day 25 of my do-it-yourself advent calendar, shall we? This is a very special item. I'm excited to share it with you. And this is why I wanted to save it for the last day, because it is so special. I should hold it up here so you can see me unwrapping it. Note to Autumn of Vlogmas 2022, hold things where people can see them and make sure your face is in focus. Unless you're showing an item, then make sure that item is in focus. Can you tell what these are? Probably not. I think you can tell they're earrings, but let me take one out. These are Jill Maurer Stream Hoop earrings in sterling silver with gold posts. They are absolutely gorgeous. I have her smaller pair of Huggies. This pair is that big. I will link the video below where well, there are 2 videos where I talk about Jill Maurer's jewelry and show a bunch of it in case you're not familiar, like if you're new to my channel or something. Jill Maurer is a friend of mine. She's also a YouTuber, though she hasn't been doing YouTube for a while because she has a lot of other stuff going on in her life. Here are the 2 earrings together. They are substantial but not heavy. They are really beautiful. The quality of her jewelry is exceptional. This is one of her rings here, the smaller of the two sizes of rift ring. Her pieces are staples in my collection. I bought several pieces last year and I wear them almost every day. And they make a fabulous gift, which is why I'm giving them to one of you. This will be our last giveaway of Vlogmas. I wanted to save it for when you're seeing it on Christmas Day, so it would be a nice Christmas gift for one of you. I'm gonna put them back in the box. Jill donated those to our Vlogmas so that we could do a giveaway with them. Oh, I'm also wearing this ring from her. This is a square ring, which is surprisingly comfortable. I didn't realize that square rings would be so comfortable on round fingers, but it's gorgeous. It's also in the stream pattern, which is striations. This giveaway will be international because they are certainly small enough to fit in that little box that I need to send international packages in. And to enter this giveaway, I need to give you a keyword to put in the description box. Since it's Christmas, how about the word Santa? I'll spell it just in case. S-A-N-T-A, Santa. Use the word Santa in a sentence in the comment section on this video, and I will, like I said, be doing Vlogmas for a couple more days, so on that last day I will draw a winner. Merry Christmas to you, or Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. Merry Vlogmas, how about that? I'm still dressed, I'm just a little chilly in the air conditioning, so I put my robe on top of my clothing. I thought that since it is now December 24th in the Vlogmas time warp, and since I have yet to do the cover page for December in my YouTube notebook, I thought I would do that with you. So in my Louis Vuitton desk agenda, I have this notebook where I have little tabs for each month, and on each month I have, I'm gonna cover a little personal information there. I have a divider page, and see, Gwenny, I am using the stickers you gave me for Christmas last year. I have a decorative divider page on one side, and then on the other side I have a little monthly calendar with important dates for the month circled, and then I write out what those dates are. Then I have a little quote that I get from somewhere. This one happens to be from a fortune cookie. And then I do a little journal section on the bottom that's a reflection of the previous month and things that are coming up for the current month. As of right now, my December notebook cover page section looks like this. I do have Vlogmas notes already in there behind that page, but I need to set up the divider for December. For that, I need my decorative cover page. This is the wrapping paper that Gwenny's gifts to me arrived in last year. I loved it. As you saw, I used that inside the notebook on the front and back pages, and I'm using it for the December cover. And then I also have this little sticker from Christian Dior. That was from a package from last Christmas, and a dachshund sticker. A dachshund riding a tiger, in fact, from Gwenny's gifts from last year. I have double-sided tape. I have my Louis Vuitton Trunks and Locks mini pochette, which inside of it has all the supplies that I need to do my divider pages, as well as a few other things. And I have this box, which is full of washi tape. It has a little corner hole punch, not hole punch, but a corner punch to round out the corners, which I've already done. The corners of my notebook are rounded, so that's why I do that. And somewhere in here, there should also be a tiny, very sharp pair of scissors, unless I have misplaced them. And nope, they're down here. These belonged to my grandfather. They were in his sewing kit, and I adore them. I start by putting some double-sided tape on this one outside edge of the planner page, and then I carefully line up my decorative sheet, which it appears I have cut a bit too small for this month, and I tack that down, and then I'll go through and add tape on the sides and then along the end. I go ahead and buy all my decorative paper for the year at once. I've already purchased it all for 2022, and I go ahead and cut it all at once, and that way it makes it a lot easier for me each month when I'm doing this, so I don't have to go find the paper. It's already prepared for me. But December is so busy, I just haven't gotten around to doing this part, the assembly part, this month. All right, that's in. And then I select a washi tape that I think will go well enough with the paper, and I think for this one, with all the stripes of the tiger, I'll use the striped one. There we go, that looks good. Then in my mini pochette, I have these little packets. This one has the monthly tabs. I get these from Erin Condren. So there's my December tab. And this one I have all my little monthly calendars. I already have my 2022s in here. And I just cut those out of other calendars that I happen to have. I don't buy anything special for that. And then in this one I have quotes that I've gotten from various places. This one was from a calendar. These were from a notebook. So I just go through them and pick one that I think is appropriate for the month. All right, I've selected this one. It says, "How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world." And that quote is from Anne Frank. And I think that goes well with the kindness calendars from this month. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I think this one will be good for January. It says, "With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts." That's from Eleanor Roosevelt. A good quote for the new year. Okay, I can go ahead and line up my December tab here. I have to be careful because sometimes I've accidentally placed it where there are 2 pages connected. I've had to take it off. And my little calendar will go up there, the quote will go in the middle. Actually, before I do that, I use my gold pen here to do a little border around the edges. Just 2 little thin lines. I don't worry about it being too straight. I like it to look hand-drawn. It's kind of a signature thing I do in my drawings, is a little 2-line, very hand-drawn looking border. That one's a little messier than what I usually do, but that's all right. Now I place my calendar there and my quote in the middle. And to attach those, I need more washi. Here's one with thin diagonal stripes, so I'll use that. And that's done. I always only do 3 pieces of washi on the calendar instead of 4. I don't know why, I just think it looks better, I guess. And then I start filling in the writing portions. And that's how I do my cover pages. All right, Christmas Eve, we have a tradition of opening 1 gift each. How many of you have that tradition? Because I grew up with it. Did you grow up with it?
Not really.
Oh, okay, well, fine. I'm gonna pick out a gift for him to open. He's gonna pick out one for me to open, and then we're gonna open them. You can go first. So of all of these, which one are you gonna get for me?
I'm gonna get this one right here.
That one, okay. That looks good. You can put it on the table behind me.
Okay.
And of all these for you, I'm gonna pick this one right here. To Paul from Autumn. And the one he picked out from me says to Autumn from the kids. Oh. All right, are you gonna take a seat? You have a designated chair. I have to set up the camera and focus on faces. Uh-oh, my battery's low. I have to change the battery. Please hold. Okay, let me get the camera set up again. That should be, what?
Why is it then that when I'm right next to you, that's only getting the bottom of our faces or my face?
Well, maybe you should lean down, eh?
I can't lean down. I can't get any leaning down, or you should sit on a book or something.
How's that?
I guess it's okay.
We don't need to see the top of your head. All right, you just said you wanted to say something about this.
I did. To all you guys out there that never really learned how to wrap a present and struggle with it, this took me 3 days to wrap.
Are you serious? What are you talking about?
No, it didn't take me 3 days, but it took me a long time.
Okay. Should I go first? Should you go first?
You could go first.
Okay.
3 days to wrap it and 12 seconds to unwrap it.
It's just what I thought it was. It says, you can see the packaging there. You guys aren't gonna remember this, but I have the box still sitting over there. It's from Universal Yums, which is where we did that world food tasting from. So that's interesting. Let's see.
You might need a tool.
Might you have a tool I could borrow?
There's one right there.
Winnie would love to make a joke right about now.
She would, she would.
All right. Oh, look. Let me make sure it's all straight in there. Well, this is not food. I was wondering, okay, you cut up that box. I was wondering, I thought that box looked cut up or something.
I'm very clever.
Clearly. Look, it's the what did I call it the other day? The rain dog?
Rain dog or rain weenie or something.
How cute. It's a little teacup, and this is, you can use it as a lid, I think, or as a coaster. Those of you who, let's get back in focus, come on camera. As Cassie says, you have one job. If you remember when we went to Old Town Spring in the British market, they had this right when I walked in, and I saw it right away and filmed it. How cool. I love it.
I had to divert her. She had seen it already, and so while I was taking it to the cashier and having her stow it under the counter, I sent Autumn over to the other side of the store and I said, go over there and see if there's a steak and kidney pie. We might want to buy it.
He did. Very sneaky. I'm just, for some reason, pulling the tape off the box. I don't know why. Well, thank you, animals. Kids. That's cute. It says dachshund through the snow. That's adorable, and it looks like my Sebastian. Now you have a gift.
Okay, what could this be? Is it a big jar of coffee? Could it be? Let's see. Did it take you 3 days to wrap it?
No, I'm a professional gift wrapper.
Yeah, she probably wrapped it quicker than I can take it apart.
As Yota is well aware. That's something Dale and I have in common. I found out from her Vlogmas that she has done some professional gift wrapping, as have I.
Wow. Did she go to gift wrapping school?
I don't think so, but she did that when I forget where it was, somewhere in Australia. Mine was at FAO Schwartz here in Houston, which no longer exists.
When I wrap a gift, it takes like a whole array of tools. I have to have rulers and straight edges and pencils.
He's not kidding. He really does.
It says Stonewall Kitchen, famous farmhouse pancake and waffle mix. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see.
Let's just hold it still so it can focus.
I don't know how to do this.
You're a photographer. So there you go. It's in focus now.
Okay.
That's what he got.
All right.
Now we'll touch our faces to focus back on our faces, which is something I have forgotten to do a lot in this Vlogmas.
So where did you get this?
In Wimberley.
Wimberley.
At the kitchen store there. But you can get those anywhere that sells Stonewall Kitchen stuff.
All right.
Never had it before, but looks good. He's been trying to find a really good waffle mix, and I wanted you to open it tonight so you can make us waffles in the morning.
Okay, we'll do that.
And I can enjoy some hot chocolate or tea or something in my mug in the morning.
It's best with coffee.
I believe it was in a British tea shop. They don't drink coffee in Britain.
Okay, well, we're gonna have pancakes or waffles in the morning, and coffee or tea, maybe coffee and tea.
Hot chocolate.
Or hot chocolate.
All right.
Okay.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve.
And to you guys, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great day, or are about to.